Hi, everybody, and welcome back. So, this is the weekly reading for my Aquarius friends, Sun, Moon, Rising. All right, week of, let's see, what is this the week of? July the 30th through August the 6th. And at the end of this reading, you can find your Love's Double Cross reading. It's a special reading. That is reading I only do about twice a year. It covers, 4 to 6 months time span and relevance, if it's relevant to you at all. That you can find over at my Vimeo channel. Now, if you want a reading meant just for you, reach out to me. I will get you the paperwork, the e-invoice that you need to get that process going. And that way you can have a reading of your own within a very short wait time. And anything else? Anything else? No. Just reach out to me. We'll get you a reading meant just for you. So we're really focusing here now. Spirit has me feeling a little bit giddy again. I did for Pisces. So I'm not sure what this means about you guys. For them, it was a very giddy new relationship coming up for some of them. All right, I think we've got it. 2, 3, 4, 5. Queen of Cups. Interesting energy to have in a Aquarius reading. That is going to talk to me maybe about the potential for a new loving partner to come through. But let's see what this talks about, because this is open to anything here. The Prince of Swords, the 8 of Swords, 10 of Swords, the King of Wands, the Justice card, and the Ace of Swords. Wow. Okay, well, I would have to say, some of you are being released finally from a maybe long involved situation with a contract. The Justice card talks about justice being served, right over wrong, good over bad. So whatever the scenario is playing out in your life, you're clearly seeing a new beginning starting up once there's a decisive move that releases you from something. Now, we've got the energy of the Prince of Swords here. It's your natural element, but that element is feeling a little bit trapped, isolated. And the 10 of Swords is the last straw that brings you to the point of wanting release. I'm trying to keep this as generic as I can. But basically, I see a quick movement to release yourself from a situation that you felt has been stagnant. You may have gone through the final episode with this person, the situation. Is it your job? Is it a boss? Is it your partner? Is it a spouse? So we have this sudden, almost abruptly sudden need to just release yourself from a situation. Have you decided to just quit your job blindly without really knowing what's in front of you? That feels like it's almost necessary for those of you who know you have suffered the last insult, maybe the last embarrassment, possibly the last argument, the last abusive a controlling type of power used against you. The Ten of Swords always tells me you're done. And it's right here above the natural flow of energy, back to the Ace, the new beginning, the conquering of whatever this is. But you feel very much like you're standing here in your own, just daring anyone to challenge you on something because you feel very strong. And next to it here we have this King of Wands. It can represent a partner who is just as passionate and supportive of whatever move you need to make here, Aquarius. This feels very much like you have that supportive element to hold your hand. They also have a dog in this fight, though. And so I think this figure here that feels like a passionate, kind of understanding, strong, warm handhold is really going to stand by you during this process. Your partner, your soulmate, your spouse, if you don't believe in all of that. The Ace of Swords is that new beginning once right has taken over wrong. And so whatever this is, this week for you, there's seriously a sense that right has won over. Again, whether it's a struggle with your work situation, your home situation, a person, a place, I think this says you're going to justifiably overcome whatever it is that brought you to this right here. Because all of this, done, ended, over. And the new beginning is coming around. If you haven't seen it already, you will. Because it feels very certain. It feels very right, righteous. The Ace of Swords. Again. The Four of Swords. The need to step back and rest. But I think that is the need that comes after the battle has been fought and won. Because there is a fight here for someone, a battle of some kind. Let's not make it physical. It always feels with the swords that it's more mind, communication, verbal thought process, those things. He is what brings the physical confrontation sometimes. And so let's not bring it to that place. If we're going to depart, let's have a peaceful departure. Because the Four of Swords is the breakup. It is the ending. The Joker. The Joker, that's energy that's out of your control. That's a situation that really expects to be organically produced. It's something that says just sort of go with it. This needs to happen for some of you. This is absolutely necessary. This separation, this breakup, this departure on whatever level it is. Work, home, personal. It feels very much like a lot of communication being shared here. It's not all good, but it's not all bad either. And so I think the idea here is to keep the changes as organic and the least amount of force, physical force, being used. Let all of your energy be put into your communication, your thought process, and the way that you observe the situation. And that's what I've got here. And I do want to show you this because I think it's important. And I'm just going to show it. And then I'm going to move on to your love's double cross because I don't know what's going to happen there. So we can just leave it there. But we also have the Ace of Hearts. And so the Ace of Hearts or the Ace of Cups is that feeling of complete satisfaction, knowing that this is a brand new beginning, but boy, are you on a righteous path. Right over wrong, good over bad. Satisfaction over the down and out kind of trapped feeling that we get here. Well, that's what I've got for you for that period, some of you. It's not going to affect all of you. Check your moon, your rising, and anything else that is relevant in your chart at this time. Go ahead and check those out. Now, your Love's Double Cross reading is coming up over at my Vimeo channel. And again, if you want to reach me, you know how to get me. I'll get back to you and we'll get the process started so that you can have your own reading. And until then, guys, I'll see you next week. Or over at Vimeo. It'll be my pleasure. And until next time, take care, be well, and peace.